once again to declare the downfall and collapse of this wicked kingdom of America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible, and also let you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the true children of Israel. Okay, you are the true sons of the Heavenly Father, which is true name in ancient Hebrew is Yahweh, and also likewise his son. His name is also in ancient Hebrew, which his name is Yahweh Shai. Right? Now, before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakadash.
Also, as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day. That's continually feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Shai, continuing to further this ministry, continuing the legacy, all right, continuing to feed us with this good word, as always. And also, as well, likewise, Shalom, much due honors to the hopefully elect as well, to Akim, Zadaki, and the righteous brothers, and also furthering this ministry as well, continuing to spread this gospel, this good news to the other members of the hopefully elect, those that sign cry, and all faith, true sincerity, and also in all charity. All right. Now again, we're back out here to declare the downfall and collapse of America, man, which unbeknownst to the people, once again, it's all about prophecy in this time and age, man. It's all about prophecy, man. And if you're not speaking about prophecy, then you're not operating in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? And that's just cut to the chase. Because if you're not talking about prophecy, if you're not talking about the current events that's taking place today, warning the flock, concerning what's to come, then you're not operating in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. That's the time we're living in right now, man. It's a time of prophecy. Prophecy is happening left and right, man. Things are happening around the world, man. Concerning war, okay? They're already speaking about Russia. They say that it could be World War III that's about to happen. Which is we already know it's not no could be. All right, we know it's indeed going to happen, man. Why? Because the Lord said it, man. All right, the creator of the heavens and earth has said, all right, in ancient times, that this is going to happen. And guess what? Now you're seeing that wars being stirred up. Okay? You're seeing different other forms concerning war that's springing about, man. That's pushing this next coming war, man. It's actually making it manifest. Okay? So that's why you're seeing certain things happen around the world that's contributing to the war. Okay? Not only just the war, because that's a huge major part of it, but you also see other things as well that's contributing to the prophecies. Okay, this technology, for instance, right, concerning the MOTB, that's being furthered, man. Okay, people are moving away from a cashless society. They're moving away from the cash, and now everything is digital now. Okay, you got parts of the world in different countries that don't not even using cash anymore, man. Okay. Right now, they went from a cashless society. Now everything is electronic, man. So don't be surprised when your stores, the everyday store you go to, they can't accept cash, man. Don't be surprised when that happens, man, because they've been systematically developing the system to where cash is not necessary. It's really in efforts to further this CHIP technology, man. To introduce it to the people, and that's why the people are now being conditioned to no longer use cash. Okay, that's why you got certain stores now that are adopting the tap now. All right, all you gotta do is just tap your card or tap your phone. All right, that's not too far away from tapping your hand on the cash register or the device or whatever, man. We're not too far away from that. Okay, so everything is going digital, man. And that's why now, concerning, and it makes sense because the cash is losing its value every single day. So now, since they see that, now they have to come up with some sort of solution to combat that. They have to come up with some sort of solution or an idea to not have the bottom fall out, man. So, and guess what? Taking everything digitally or making everything digital is the answer that they're looking for. Not knowing that really they're fulfilling prophecy, man. Okay, and we went into it before. I believe last weekend, man. About there's nothing that this man can do to put off the prophecy, man. No matter how many avenues this man try to take, or the so-called white man, it's no matter how many avenues he try to go down, he's still gonna reach the same endpoint. He's he's gonna still reach the same destination, man, which is his captivity, his destruction. Okay? So you guys want to go out?
I got Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime, were written for our learning.
That's right, man. So the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning, man. Now, all the events that took place within the scriptures, all right, concerning the flood, us leaving the land of Egypt out of our captivity, us putting the Lord putting our enemies to flight, us, everything that's centered around the scriptures that happened in the ancient world, that is a direct reflection of what is taking place now. Okay, all those things that took place within the scriptures are now you're seeing the result of it. Okay, everything is coming to a head now, and all those things that happened in the scriptures, right? Those were set for examples on what's to come, and that includes the major exodus, right? Us leaving out of the land of Egypt. That was a precursor to what's about to take place now. That great deliverance, because the Lord has done those things in the past to show that He is capable of doing these things first and foremost, all right, and so that He can get His glory. So we see that, and it's been reported. We take heed to the report, and we know that this is going to be this was going to take place. Okay, same thing with the flood. All right, we know the root cause of the flood, man. We know the reason why the Lord had to flood the planet Earth. And now we see that as an example. Guess what? The same thing's happening now. All right? You're seeing the same attitude of the people, that same mentality. And guess what? It's going to end the same way. The Lord's going to bring about a flood. But guess what? It's going to be different this time, man. All right? Because the Lord made a promise. He said He's not going to destroy the world by water anymore. Right? He made that promise. He's going to keep to that promise. But this time He's going to use another element to destroy this current system, society, and the people that love it, man. Right? And that's going to be by way of that fire. Okay? Which is the next thing to being the best cleaning agent on the planet Earth, man. Water and fire. You can't beat it, man. You can't beat water. You can't beat fire. Those are the two main things that are able to clean anything, man. And that's what the Lord's going to use to clean the planet Earth, man, of the filth that we see today. Okay? You got it.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Right. So that we, through patience and comfort. So this is comfort, man. All right? Because when you read through the scriptures and all those, everything that happened to the men of the Lord, right? That's a comfort. Because why? Because the end of their lives was a reward, man. You know? They are in line, or actually, Slakia, their names are written in the book of life. That's their end. Their end was met with glory, because the Lord honored them, man. Honored them for the acts that they performed back when there was an ancient world, man. So everything that took place, and also as well, the things that the Lord has done for the nation of Israel, man. All right? And it's countless times where the Lord pardoned Israel, man. All right? It showed mercy towards our people. So the Lord doesn't change. He's the same power that He was back in the ancient world. He's the same power today. All right? And they always bring out the scripture, right? He said He's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Man, that stands true, man. Yeah. Because, He doesn't change. That's why the scriptures say, the Lord, there's no variableness or either shadow of turning with the Lord, man. Okay? In other words, He doesn't change, man. So, it shouldn't be any reason to doubt Yahweh Ba'al Shai at all, man. If He's done these marvelous works and with the nation of Israel and showed His mercy towards us, you think He's not going to show that same love and affection towards us today, starting with the elect? Okay, so that's why we take comfort in that. That's why I just read says that we, through patient comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. So through the things that we are reading in the scriptures, that gives us hope, man, which nobody outside the circle even have. Because outside the circle, man, there's no hope for these people, man. They don't have any hope. The only hope is for the weekend. That's it. And it's true. Yeah. Because every time you speak to somebody like, man, I can't wait for the weekend, man. Saturday, it's Friday, you know,
Man.
so they can do this over here. I know you can't show on camera.
Man.
So they can do this, man. You know? Yeah, you ain't, you know. Yeah, I don't know what they got going on over there. Some kind of cornhole. Yeah, I think it's like cornhole tournament. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's the only thing they look forward to, man. It's just, you know, just to fuck around, man. You know, live life vicariously. You know, with no care in the world, man. But we have hope that this whole thing is going to be shut down, man. We have hope that we're going to be taken out of this current state, this lower state that we're in right now. That's what our hope is in, man. Really, man, our hope is in that Yahweh Shah spare us from the danger, man, that's coming. The plagues are still in effect, man. You know, they ain't just disappearing out of the planet Earth, man. It's still, the plagues are still here, man. All right, and guess what? Another thing too, they're active right now, unbeknownst to the people. Okay, because the Lord likes to do things by gradualism. He likes to elevate certain things. That's why when it speaks about the famine, he says the Lord is going to do what he says, he's going to increase the famine. So you already have a form of that happening now. Guess what? The Lord's going to increase that. Okay, same with World War III. The Lord is increasing that. Okay, the sea here, the Lord is increasing that. Okay, the martial law, Jacob's trouble, he's increasing all those plays that's written in the scripture. He's increasing all of that, and the sword too. Okay, so yeah, they are indeed active, man. But it's only a matter of time before things hit a critical point to where these people are not going to be able to ignore it anymore. That's what they're doing right now. They're just ignoring the fire that's happening in the building. They're like, they see the couch on fire, and they're like, that couch is on fire. It's all right. It'll go out soon. And then we get the next day, the table's on fire too. The couch and table's on fire. It's cool. Then the carpet, you know, on fire. The television, you know, the counter, everything, and more stuff catches on fire. And they're like, don't worry. And then eventually the whole house catch on fire. And then they're gonna be like, well, all right, well, everything's on fire now. Might as well just stick it out. That's where they're at right now, man. And you got people that got that kind of mentality. They be like, man, everybody about to die anyway. I might as well just do this and that, you know? Not knowing that, look, man, it's not going to end well for you, all right? And the Lord's going to make sure that these people know that he is indeed the power of the heavens and the earth, man. And not only that, but also as well, he's going to make sure that you know that what you did was, that what these people are doing is contributing to that death by pain we're spoken about within the scriptures. Okay, but that was on that out. Yeah.
Second Esdras 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
All right, and how do we measure the times, man? We measure the times by way of looking at the prophecies, man. Okay, again, that's why we speak about gradualism. Okay, we see these things happening now, but we're keeping an eye on these things to see how far it's going to go, because we know it's going to happen. All right, but we're gauging these plagues, these prophecies, by what's going on around the world, man, and that tells us what time we're in. You know, it lets us know how far away we are from salvation. We're not far, man. It could very well happen in the next hour, man. That's how close we are. Because there's so many things that are happening around the world that's around us, man. That anything can tip the scale. This sort of society, America, Babylon the Great, it's on toothpicks right now, man. It's standing right now on two slabs of wood that's cracking and about to break, man. Anything can just all it takes is just a light tap, and America falls, man. That's all it takes, man. So that's where we at in prophecy right now. So like I just read, measured out the time diligently in itself, man. So this is how we measure the times. We measure the times by way of prophecy, like we started off with. Okay.
I got that word diligently. Strong's H8084. It's Shema, to listen, to hear, obey, perceive by ear, to hear of or concerning, have power to hear with intention or interest,
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
to give heed, and that's what I was looking for. That's what came to my mind when I was reading it. To give heed, to consent, to agree.
Yeah, to take, like I brother said, take heed, man. Because when it comes to like I'll read the definition, you listen, you process the information, man. You know, you're attentively looking into what is taking place. So when it says measure out the time diligently, that means that we are looking and we're listening for what's happening. We're hearkening and paying attention. And that's the thing. It really literally means to pay attention. Man. You know, pay attention to what is happening around the world concerning prophecy. Man.
To understand is another. To understand.
Yeah. To understand, that's another thing, man. You know, that also feeds into understanding. When you see certain things happen, you take it in. You understand, like the definition just said. You understand what's taking place. You know what time you're in. Okay. So as you're measuring the times, okay, that's basically giving you understanding on what time that we're in. Okay, in which pivotal point of prophecy that we're at right now. Okay.
Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. So again, going back to what I read earlier too. Okay, that lines right over what I just read. All right, is that as you see the part of the signs pass, what I told thee before. Right, because the report has already been put together. All right, and the Lord has given us this report. All right, and we see parts of those signs pass already. So that lets us know that we're near towards that time. So the Lord now is visiting these people. Okay, and the way that the Lord is visiting the people is by way of the plagues, man. Okay, that's why when you read the scripture, right? It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord with thunder, and whirlwind, and great tempest." All right, that's talking about these plagues, man. Okay, which ultimately going to lead to his physical appearance with the chariots, man. Okay, but it starts here. Okay, this is how the Lord is visiting people right now, man. Okay. But yeah, this is how the Lord is visiting you people right now, man, by way of these plagues, man. This is how the Lord is speaking. Yeah, this is how the Lord is speaking, man. Okay, he's speaking to us by way of prophecy. He doesn't have to get off his throne and tell you, directly towards your face, where we at in time, or like how much time we have left on earth. Because the Lord is sending these signs and wonders and showing you where we at right now. Okay? But like I read that definition, you have to understand what these things mean. You have to understand what the signs mean. You have to understand when something takes place on the earth, what part of prophecy is taking place. Okay? Again, like we mentioned earlier, right? About these different countries now, they are moving, they officially moved away from cash. So to us, that's letting us know that, we are even closer to the MOTB being enacted and mandated. Okay? So by way of us looking to the prophecy, that's how we know, man. Okay? But that's the thing, man, is that going back to what we was talking about at the beginning, it's all about prophecy.
Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
That's right, man. So again, going back to the things I read in the 4 times, man. Okay? The Lord has declared the end from the beginning, man. So the Lord, even from the beginning, the Lord said, Lord already predicted Babylon the Great to be the end of all things. Okay? Along with Esau Edom, which is a tributary nationality of the so-called white man. Okay? The Lord has spoken before time, even since the beginning, from the beginning of time, that this is going to be the end of all things, man. And that lets you know, that scripture right there lets you know that the Lord already had the script thought out, man. You know, and we're just reading it. That's why it's called the scriptures, because we're reading out of the script. Okay, we are literally we are reading a movie right now. Okay, of different events that took place, which is showing you what's about to happen now, man. Okay, because all those things, like I said, those things are written in the scriptures. Those things that happened in the ancient world. All right, those are just previews, man. Okay. Yeah, they happen in time to show an example and so that the Lord can be glorified. But those are also set forth as previews as well. To show you that, showing a preview of what's about to happen now. Okay? So you got
I got Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 7 on down. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Yeah. So Babylon is a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. All right? And that backs up the fact that the Lord is controlling the things that are happening here in Babylon the Great, man. This man thinks he has everything, in his hands, but the Lord got you in his hand. He's moving you to certain places where he wants you to move, man. So Babylon being that golden cup in the Lord's hand, basically the Lord is the one that's stirring things up, man. Okay, you got
that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
That's right, man. So now these other nations have drunken of that same wine of Babylon, and now they're mad. In other words, they have lost it, so to speak. That's why when you look at that word mad, it literally means to go crazy. All right. So now the nations have drunk of that wine, and they lost their minds, man. All right. And that wine represents the philosophy, this Western philosophy, this the market that's been pushed to these other nations, man. Okay, that's what it represents. Because once you partake in that wine, you're gone, man. You lose all your mental faculties. You're no longer aware of your surroundings, and that's how the people are today, man. It's like they're not. Hey, like the example we brought up with the burning house, man. It's like you're drunk, you don't even realize the house is on fire, man. Because they lost their sense of stability. That's another thing too. When you partake in wine, you lose stability, man. And concerning the wine of Babylon, man, when you partake in that philosophy, you lost all stability and you lost balance. All right. Now you're off balance. Now you're moving. You're delving into the realm of wickedness. All right. So when the scriptures speak about that wine and the people that are partaking in that wine, all right, they lost all that sense of self, man. Now they're operating according to what this man Esau has pushed out. Okay. Basically, that wine represents their ideas and what they believe in, man. Okay, and so that's why now these other nations have now they're looking at it, now they're starting to realize that they've been drunk for so long. Now they're snapping out of that spell, and they're realizing that this man's a demon. That's why wars are being stirred up right now, because now they're starting to awake out of that drunken stupor and seeing the kind of harlot this place is. The kind of woman that America is, the kind of woman that Babylon is, should I say. Okay? Because that's the thing about it, man. And I'm just using this as an example, right? Well, that's the reason why you call alcohol courage juice. Because once you take it, you know, all your senses are going. That woman, she may look like she may look like a Mack. She may be built like a Mack truck. But since you're on the alcohol, you know, she look like Kim Kardashian.
Man.
You know, and that's how these nations are with Babylon. That's how these other nations are with Babylon, man. They saw this harlot and they saw that, oh, she was beautiful. But not knowing that they partook in that wine, they been made drunk. They thought they had something good. Now they're waking up out of that drunken stupor, and now they're realizing that, oh, I went to bed with a
wildebeest.
Yeah. Damn. That's why I said, and the nations are mad. Yeah, man. So that's why these other nations, man, they're not playing anymore with Babylon, man. They're not. Because now we again going back to the prophecy concerning war, man. Now that's why you see these other nations are now trying to establish their own governance, I should say, you know, for lack of a better term, because they see that this system is failing. So this current system right now, like I said, man, it's fragile right now. All right. I mean, that's why everything is in disarray. And you see Esau and the people that are here, they see it too. All right. Concerning the current office, administration, they look at that as a joke, man. Like that. They look at them as clowns. Really, the whole world sees Babylon as a clown. All right. Why? Because the reason why is because your mentality is gone, man. You know, there aren't any morals with these people, man. They don't have any moral fiber anywhere in their bodies, man. You know, and they don't operate according to righteousness. That's the main thing, man. Okay, so that's why the Lord now, Yahweh Bashman Shai, is causing these different calamities to happen, these different plagues to take place, showing you that He is, and He is in the midst. All right.
I got Revelation chapter 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich, thorough the abundance of her delicacy.
Yeah, it's the goodies, man. And it's only a matter of time before those run dry, man. Okay, you can only ball out for so long, you know, before you hit ground zero. That's why a lot of, you know, use an example, right? That's why you see a lot of these celebrities, they get a certain status, right? And they just lose everything. Case in point, Allen Iverson, man. He had all that money, right? He had all that money he could, you know, he was good, man. He was living good, man. But what happened? He threw all away, man. Spent all of it. Balling out of control, man. And then at the end of it, the drug ride was over. Yeah, he was having fun for a little while, and then all that fun ran out, man. And that's how it is with Babylon, man. You know, all these other nations, you know, they had their little fun with Babylon, you know. But now that fun is running out, man. That well is running dry. Okay? Now they're trying to move on to bigger and so-called better things, man. All right?
Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Right. Those 10 horns represent the EU, man. Okay? That's why now you see these different statures of governments, right, that are now looking at Babylon the Great as what what Ishmael called Babylon, the Great Satan. Right? Why is that? Because America is doing the most. You saw that for sure when Trump was in office, man. You know, it was one point in time where, you know, he was with like these EU nations, like he was elbowing his way in, you know. but you know, it goes further than that because you know these other statutes of government like the EU, especially NATO, you know, they look at this place as dumb, man. All right, you don't understand like these other nations right now, the people outside of America, out of Babylon the Great, they look at this place as a shithole, man. All right, the quality of this place has ran into the ground. It's in the grave, man. Okay, because and that's what happens when you lead a people by the way of wickedness, man, and no morals and operating in deception. That's what happens, man. Your whole establishment that you built, quote unquote built, all right, because we already know, you know, who built this place in the first place, right? Your whole establishment is crumbling because look who's in leadership. Look who's ruling, man. You got the basis of all men, Esau, Edom, that's ruling over the planet Earth right now. And you see the result of that same rulership. You have a base man that's now making his surroundings base. Because you can't just say a place is filth or whatever, you know, it's in a bad condition. You make that place what it is, you know? And that's how Esau is. So anywhere Esau goes, he rules over a certain place. The kind of man that he is, guess what? That land that he's inhabiting is going to take after his qualities. So that's why him being a wicked, down low, rich that he is, guess what? Now you have the land and the people that are under him that are taking after those same qualities, man. So that's why the scriptures speak about one of those scriptures where you had to get it, but it says, because of the wicked being in the rulership, the people mourn. All right? That they mourn because why? Because you have a man that's taking his qualities, his rulership, and how he run things, his mentality, and he is pushing that towards the people and the people that he's ruling over, man. All right? So that's why the people are in a low condition. That's why they're on a low vibration, because they are taking after the qualities of Esau. And that's why 2/3 of our people, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are in the position that they are right now, because they are attempting to take his qualities over as well. And they're doing that by way of these different icons and these idols that they push out towards our people. All right? The kind of mentality that this man wants our people to have, he sends them out and says, look, do this, do that. That's why you got these two moles, right, that's tatted up. These two, you know, those two brothers, I don't know what their name is. I just caught a glimpse of it, right? Like these two like brothers, you know, they're all tatted up, you know. And they're moles, man. These two rappers, you know. And guess what, man? Jake, eat that up, man. Oh, another example, Lil Nas X, man. All these different shapes that they put out in front of our people, man. They do that in efforts to have our people take after that. Okay? Because that is the kind of man that he is. So that's why he's doing. He'll put people out that are influential to have our people go in that direction, man. But that leads back to the kind of man that he is. And that's why, again, the people are taking after Esau at the end of the day. Because that's how he operates. Okay? You don't understand how deep this goes, man. Because the people take after the ruler. Now, I think I probably already got it already. As a somebody got it. Yeah, get there, bro. You got some else up. Okay, yeah.
And shall make her desolate and naked, and eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen concerning these EU nations. All right. Yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Yeah. So these people are taking out their current ruler right now. Okay, but that's how it is. When you have a ruler that has a certain quality about them, people take after that, man. Okay, so that's why the world is in the way that it is right now, because of the ones that are in rulership. That's the reason why the people are on a low vibration, because you got a man that is the definition of low vibration, man. He exudes that, man. He is the walking embodiment of everything that's low. So that's why you see the quality of everything at an all-time low. That's why you see the food is low. All right, it has a low vibration. The water has a low vibration. Okay, the people's mentality, the people themselves are on a low vibration. Everything that you see around you is low, man. Okay, because again, the person that is ruling over everything is low. Again, that's why he's known as the basis of all men. That's why it says in Daniel, right, the 4th chapter, it says that the Lord has set up over the planet Earth the basis of all men. So the Lord is the one who has put this man in that position, but that goes back to that scripture that I read earlier, right? That golden cup in the Lord's hand. Okay? Esau's in that, man. All right? So Babylon being that golden cup, with all his nations are being drunk off of, they're being drunk off of this man's ideas, his MO, and how he operates. Okay? Again, and that's why, and it brings it back to another scripture, right? About the Lord's Prayer. As on earth, as it is in heaven. That's the reason why on the planet Earth, you have righteousness, you have the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Same thing in the heavens. You have the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Okay? And the left hand is going to do what the left hand is operated to do. Okay? Versus the right hand. The right hand is going to do what the right hand has been made to do. Okay? So that's why this man cannot escape from who he is. He cannot escape his nationality, even though he try to run from it and try to hide underneath these other nationalities, right? Especially our nationality, right? Us being the real Jews, all right? You got Khazars over in the land right now, okay? So you got them trying to take on our identity and other identities of other people, and try to escape from their real identity, which is Esau, man. Edom. You are Edom, man. You are the Edomites, okay? Edom has not been done away with, man, contrary to popular belief, okay? Because Edom is made to play an important role in prophecy, okay? So somebody's got to be Edomite, okay? Somebody's got to fit that picture that on that warning sign, you know. And guess what? And you know what happens? And that's the quality of a fugitive, man. You know, when they looking for somebody on a warning sign, like this person, they're going like they try to change it. You know, they try to shave, haircuts, try to style their hair a certain way. They might gain weight, lose weight, you know. Try to, you know, lose all that, you know, you might be heavy set, you try to run, lose all that weight, a little different, you know. Try to put on a certain amount of clothes, like glasses and stuff like that. Trying to escape the law, man. And that's Esau, man. You know, he's been doing that for years, man. He's trying to escape who he is, man. And that's why now he's being found out. And he's mad because of it. All right? He's mad because the law found him. All right? You can't get mad because the law's doing their job, you know? Because we are priests, man. All right? We are priests. We've been made priests through Yahweh Shah. Okay? That's the priesthood that we're under right now, which is Yahweh Shah. Okay? But that's going deeper into another topic. But yeah, that's the priesthood that we're under right now, man. Okay? And now, which priests represent the law, right? Upholding the law, so to speak, you know, or maintaining the law, should I say? So you got the priests that are found them, man, or should I say the law keepers? Law keepers found the fugitive, man. The spiritual police officers, the spiritual detectives. You know, we found a criminal. Hey, here he is, man. You know, so he can't reign anymore, man. All right, and that's why this man is moved to come down with wrath. Again, pursuant to Revelations, the 12th chapter and 12th verse, he only has a short time because he's been found out. It's only so long before you've been found out before the police arrives. When your location is discovered, like he's here, you only got a certain amount of time to act, and that's why this man is going to be moved to act unrationally and in a hurry. Okay. Okay.
It's Isaiah 57:20. But the wicked are like the troubled sea, when it cannot rest, whose water casts up mire and dirt.
Yeah. So it said the wicked is like a troubled sea, man. All right. In other words, this man likes to instigate stuff, man. You know, let's stir the pot. Okay. And he can't, and that's a quality he can't run from, man. That's why he's always in all these other nations' noses, man. Like he got his nose in every other nation's business. That's why all these other nations look at him, man, like, what the hell are you doing? You know? Because he's instigating every single, issue that's going on in these other nations. And the thing is, like, they're like, hey, let us handle this. You know? America's like, no, we gotta step in and do this. We gotta bring democracy. You know? We gotta bring in pride, you know. But that's contributing to, you just read earlier, 10 horns. And those other nations outside of that, that's contributing to that. Because they sincerely hate this place, man. All right, they do. They hate America, man. That's why America's not going to be spared in the day of destruction, man. That's why the Lord's going to open up that arsenal, and that arsenal is going to completely decimate and destroy this place utterly. Okay.
21. There is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked.
Yeah, there's no peace, man. You know, because they cry peace, right? They try to find some type of peace, so like they try to say that they're trying to keep the peace. That's why they call them peacekeepers, right? But you're the wicked. There's no peace with you, man. All right. I just read, like I said, the wicked is like a troubled sea. There's no peace with a troubled sea. All right. The spirit, we're looking at water right now, man. All right. It's like and again, it's when it comes to this man, the way that he is, there is no rest. There's no peace. There's no solace, man. There's no soundness, should I say? Because this man's chaotic, man. All right, but that's no surprise to us because we are talking about Esau, which you look at Esau, Genesis 27th chapter, right? It speaks about 25th and 27th chapter, right? Esau, he first and foremost gave up his birthright, man, which is something that's sacred. And that lets you know he doesn't keep anything sacred, man. Okay, because the birthright, that's something that the Lord honors. But you took that and you gave it away for just a morsel of meat because you were complaining that you were about to die because you were hungry. That's the kind of man he is, man. That's why this whole generation is a microwave generation, man. Why is that? Because when he wanted that food, he wanted it now, immediately. So what's the mentality of the people? Again, going back to those qualities, right? So it's the rule of the people, so are the people. Yeah. He wanted that meat quick. All right. What do you got now? DoorDash. Yep. Fast food. Drive-throughs.
Medium rare steak.
Yeah. That's perfect. Medium rare steak. It's not even done yet. But you want it now. Right? Everybody, these people, they want it now. Esau wants everything now. Right? That's why he's moved to do certain things in a hurry right now. Okay, again, that's going back to that same scripture, Revelation 12:12. He had but a short time. All right, because that's why he's rushing. All right, now he's trying to rush everything. Man. Okay, so again, that's why this man He has no patience. And that's the same quality that you see with these people that are walking around right now. He has no, they exude the same attributes that he does. Okay? So,
The NLT translation.
well, yeah, you got it.
Just the NLT translation of Isaiah 57:20. But those who still reject me are like the restless sea, which is never still, but continually churns up mud and dirt.
Yeah. So you continually stir up mud and dirt, man. All right. In other words, you continually stir up trouble. You know. You in the thick of it, man. All right. And that's why I mentioned earlier, right? The example with these other nations. That's why when these other nations, whenever something happened, like he'd be in the middle of it, man. Like, you know, he's just stirring up trouble. You know. But it doesn't stop there, man. It goes further than that. Because this man being in rulership, right? He can't rest without something wicked happening. He doesn't sleep at night unless he commits some sort of iniquity. All right? He can't sleep. He's not restful. He's not going to rest until he knows that he's doing something off his hell, man. All right? And again, that is his quality. We're speaking about the qualities of Esau Edom and how that contributes to the people that you see today in the current state of this place and its collapse. Okay? So that's why, again, man, it's the kind of person that's ruling. It shows you the state, that shows you the kind of people that you're dealing with, man. Okay? But again, it goes back to the rulership. It goes back to the person that's leading the charge, so to speak. Okay? Again, you can't change a location. If you have a beautiful location, right? Or an area that you go to, right? But you yourself are not, you let everything go. You're not attentive to your surroundings. You are, lazy, this and that. That beautiful area or whatever is going to turn into a wilderness. It's going to turn into a dunghill, so to speak. It's going to turn into a dump because the person is there. All right. So that's why when the scriptures speak about the downfall of Babylon, also along with that is the downfall of Esau Edom, because he's the one that's ruling over everything. He's the one that's taking control of it, man. Or he's the one that's overseeing it, should I say. All right.
Genesis chapter 9 and verse 6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall slake it. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahweh Shema Shai made he man.
Yeah. And this man has shed innocent blood, man. And guess what? That even goes back further than Jacob and Esau, all right? Because guess what? If you can receive it, we speak about Esau, we also speaking about Cain. Because Cain and Esau, they're the same, man. All right? That same bloodlust. All right? Because again, Esau is Cain. That's why he still got that same hatred towards his brother like he did back when Abel was still alive, man. All right? And he still shows those same qualities like we're mentioning right now. Okay? About case in point, sacrifices. And that lets you know, man, the law was in effect even before it was written on tablets of stone. All right? But they still sacrificing during those days. You had to give the proper sacrifice. So yeah, the law was in effect for those of you that are talking about, well, the law wasn't even created yet. Yeah, it was always around, man. Since the beginning of time. The Lord said it, man. All right. The Lord gave us His ordinances since the beginning. There's certain codes and ethics we're supposed to follow, man. There's a certain moral code that you're supposed to follow. All right. But guess what? Cain, he didn't want to do that. You know, it was a way for sacrifice. He didn't do it. Right? He gave the wrong sacrifice. And then the Lord said what? He says, why is your countenance fallen? He says, if you do good, should you not, roughly paraphrasing, if you do good, then good will meet you, so to speak. But if you don't do good, then sin lieth at the door. All right? And it says, and that thou shalt serve. So, and really when the Lord said that, he said, look, you're going to be, that's what you're going to serve. That was Cain's life, to serve sin. All right? And to distribute it. That's why he's a murderer. All right? He's the first murderer, actually, when you read scriptures. Yep. Right? The first murderer, the first criminal, Cain. So that's why, again, you see that when it comes to this man that's ruling over the planet Earth right now, which shows you, and there's many examples, it shows you that Esau, Edom, is indeed the devil that the Bible speaks of. He is Cain. Okay? And that same hatred they had towards his brother, he is showing that. All right? He's showing you that by showing his hatred towards so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites, man. Okay? Who are forefathers Jacob, man. Okay?
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's right, man. This man leads by captivity and by sword, man. Okay? So that's why you see so much calamities happen on the planet Earth. That's why you see him still having us in the same condition that we're in right now, man. But underneath another name. Okay? That's why people was harping over like Juneteenth or whatever, thinking that was the abolition of slavery. Man, you're still a slave, man. You know, you're not out in the fields in the hot sun being whipped. No, you being whipped another way. Right? You being whipped up here. Your mind. That's where you're being whipped. Okay? And you're being whipped into furthering this man's agenda. All right. Now you still working in the field, so to speak, but not physically, but mentally, because now you have invested in this idea that you, in order to be a so-called upstanding citizen, you have to slave for this man. You know, and they stand by that, man. Okay. But the thing is that again, he still look at you as a slave, man. All right? But the difference is that you no longer serve, your average everyday Edomite. That's here right now. Now you serve the bankers now. Okay? Those are your slave masters now. Because again, going back to when we speak about when Juneteenth was happening, right? The emancipation. Emancipation is just a transfer, man. You were transferred from the common, everyday Edomite that own the field, own their different fields or whatever, had their own properties, their own things going on, right? So to speak. They transfer out of the hands of them over to the ones that are in rulership now, the bankers, the higher ups, the ones that own the banking system, the finance, okay? Ones that own that own the finances, the economic structure, those that rule over that, man. Now that's who your masters are. Okay?
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That's right, man. So, and you got Edomites that say, well, forefathers did it. I got to pay for them. Well, it doesn't matter, man. Why? Because for one thing, when Israel failed as a nation, right? Everybody, all the nation of Israel, every single person out of the nation of Israel fell along with the nation of Israel. Okay? Even the ones that believe. You know, they're in the same condition as the rest of the Jakes, man. All right? Yeah, we all got put on the rule, man. Okay? So, you know, you can't bring that excuse to your Yahweh shot, saying that, oh well, the forefathers did that. You know, we're like they say, we're not in that time anymore. It's in the past. Then it's like, well, it doesn't matter because for one thing, you are your fathers. You are those same people coming back, man. You're the ones that were there. Because scripture got to be fulfilled where it says, what? Every eye shall see him. All right? So every eye shall see the return of our Lord Yahweh. That means that the ones that were whipping your backs, they got to be back there too. All right? Even the ones that were there during the time of slavery, they got to be back here too. All right? The ones that pierced Yahweh on the side, they got to be back here too. All right? Those Romans that were smoking Yahweh, all right, beating them, all right, that was ridiculing him. Even 2/3 of our people that were ridiculing Yahweh, they got to be back here too. All right, to witness the glorious return of Yahweh, man. Okay, so make no mistake. That's why the scriptures say, "Prepare slaughter for the children, man, for the iniquity of their fathers." So that scripture reigns true because they are back here today. That's why you see these young Edomites. You know, they'll be all they real brave too, man. You know. Like they'll tell you to your face, like, yeah, man. You know, they'll call you ninja right to your face, man. Yeah. They don't think nothing about it, man. Again, those are those same spirits coming back, man. All right, those same slave masters that went back, they're back here now, man. Okay, in the form of these young Edomites, man. All right. So that was on that up. Okay.
Sirach 27 and 26. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein.
Yeah. So this man has made the snare and the trap in vain, man. Okay? He's made it in vain to the point to where he thinks that all the nation of Israel is going to get caught up in it. Not knowing that he's going to fall in himself, man. All right? That those same snares and traps you try to in the hopes to trap up the elect of the nation of Israel, guess what, man? That's going to turn right back on you, man. Okay? And that reminds me of a count in the scriptures, man. All right? Concerning the nation of Israel, man. You know, it was a trap and a snare laid up for Israel, right? Guess what? It got turned back on our enemies, man. Okay? You remember, what's the name? Built the gallows for, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. He built the gallows so he can hang there. And guess what? He got hung on the gallows himself, man.
Yeah.
All right. Try to trap up one of the men of the Lord, man. You know. And guess what? He ended up getting hung on the gallows. So, and that's his testament to what's about to happen, man. These traps and snares, man, is laid up in store for us and try to, in the hopes to trap us up. He's going to get caught up in that same trap. Okay? He's going to get caught up in that same snare. And that's why we're not stunned this man, you know, what he's about to do, man. Because we know the Lord's going to turn that on his own head. Okay? And the reason why is that is because Lord Yahweh has spoken, right? And it will come to pass. You're not going to stunt the prophecies, man. Okay? Again, like we said near the beginning of the camp, we said, look, no matter what you do, no matter what avenue you take, you're going to end up at the same destination. You're going to get the same result. You can't fight against it. So just give up, man. Surrender. You know? So Esau, surrender to Yahweh, man. That's we're telling you that. Look, we're telling you to wave the right flag right now. You know? Give up, man. Because you're not going to win this one. Right?
He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh.
Yeah. So it's only a matter of time before everything turns around on him, man. Okay? And really, and that's the reason why he's deep down, you know, he's really fearing, because he knows that anything could turn at any point, because he knows about the prophecies, right? And the thing is that since he knows about the prophecies, he's hoping that the things that he's doing is going to disrupt the prophecies. But still, he knows that the kind of power that we're dealing with, all right? But in his pride, he believes that he can outwit Yahweh Ba'al Shai, all right? But he's going to get a rude awakening, man, okay? When all hell breaks loose, he's going to realize that he is nothing but a man, okay? Because he's trying to be like the Most High. You know, he's trying to be Yahweh right now. He's trying to be like our Heavenly Father, all right? But the Heavenly Father is going to show him to his face that, look, man, you're just a man. You're just a mortal. All right, you're just a mere mortal that's operating according to my will. You know? So again, Esau doesn't realize he's being controlled by the Most High, Yahweh Ba'al Shai. Lord's going to make sure that he knows, man. Okay? He knows he's being controlled. All right? Because everything that's about to happen, that's about to happen soon, is going to be outside of the control of Esau. He's not going to be able to do anything but run. Because the kind of scoundrel that he is, man. All right? You know, that's why he made these dumbs, these bunkers, man. All right? Because he knows that this place is about to be destroyed, man. So that's why he got these different bunkers, so he can escape into them. While everybody else did, you know, save the elect. Okay? And that's why again, that's why he's doing these certain things to try to outwit Yahweh Ba'al Shai. Thinking that, well, maybe if we survive, we can rebuild. What does the scripture say? If you build, the Lord's going to throw down. All right? And actually, the Lord's doing that right now. Okay? You said that you would build, right? But the Lord, Yahweh Ba'al Shai, is throwing everything down right now. Man. Okay? And showing you just a mortal. That's why it says in Isaiah, right? I think it's the 19th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. It says the Egyptians are men and not the Most High. That's like, I think it's 13. It's like, it says the Egyptians are men and not the Most High. When it speaks about the Egyptians, talking about Esau. Okay? So the Lord is letting them know that, look, man, you're just men. All right? You're not the Most High. You're not him. Okay?
Gotcha. Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations.
Yeah, man. So they really think that their kingdom is going to continue forever. They truly do believe that Yahweh Ba'al Shai is not in this. He's not working right now. Okay? But like the August read, all right? Look, you and here it is. Here's the thing, man. This man in his pride, he thinks that there is no power. All right? He'll try to make you believe there's no power. You know? But he's finding out that, oh, he's wrong. You know? He's finding out real quick that there is a power in the midst. Okay?
And their dwelling places to all generations. They called their lands after their own names.
Yeah, man. And that's why scriptures say, man, not to remove the old landmark. This man has done throughout generations. So him, again, in his pride, think that his rulership, his stance in the planet Earth is going to continue forever. That's why he set certain things up, and Esau knows this, right? That's why he set certain things up for their own families. They have a structure within their own families to where they pass down those substances down to the next generation. Because they know, again, they know about the scriptures. They know that every third, fourth generation, you come back. So they systematically do that so that once their children is at a certain point, and then they come back. And they're right back in the same position that they're at. But the Lord's about to break all that up, man. Okay? That's why they feel in their minds that their rulership is going to continue forever because they think that they got it, man. Because the reason why is because what's it in Ecclesiastes? That a man sinned over 1,000 times, yet he is not punished, so to speak. You find that real good? I think Ecclesiastes. I don't think it's. I think it's 10, if I'm not mistaken. Was it though a man do wickedness 1,000 times or something to that effect? You can find it. But you guys can
Look at that next verse. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. I get that in the NLT. Isaiah 49:12. But their fame will not last. They will die just like animals. Now, we get that word abided, because it's 11 it says that their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And 12 states that nevertheless, man being in honor abided not. Because the Most High, he's not a respect of persons. The Most High, Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, is ought to be exalted, not man. So that word abided, it goes into, dwelling, to lodge, which in verse 11, it says that their inward thoughts said, thinking that they could dwell forever. But abided goes into dwelling and to remain and to lodge. But it says that they will abided not. Man being in honor abided not. Man being in honor abided not. He is like the beast that perish, man. So it's no peace for the wicked. Once again, man. The wicked cannot prevail, man. He cannot win at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, because he's trying to fight a losing battle. All right. Again, it all go back to having the knowledge that Yahweh B'Hashem Shai is in the midst. Okay. And Esau, his pride, believe that Yahweh B'Hashem Shai is a lot off in some corner, right? That's laying dormant, not seeing what he's doing, man. But the scriptures say that the Lord's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the works of men. Okay, so Esau, he thinks that he's doing well and that he's well off, not knowing that the Lord is allowing him to stack sin on top of sin on top of sin on top of sin. That he's allowing him to stack up all these different charges so that the Lord can be justified in destroying them. And that's the reason why the Lord is allowing him to do all these things.
Building a case.
Yeah, that's it. That's the reason why the Lord is allowing him to do all these things, so that all these things can be shown, or all these things can be added up to where it is worthy of death on a mass scale. Okay? So that's why the Lord is allowing this man to do his dirt, get out of the system, and then answer for it at the end of the day. All right? And Esau thinks he's good because the Lord's not doing anything. But no. The Lord's allowing you to do those things so that the case can be built, like I just said. All right? Yeah.
I may add, too, like the scriptures talk about an inquisition. And that inquisition is going into trial. So this devil is really on trial right now. Okay? All right? Okay? Yahweh Shema Shai is building a case on this devil, and he is technically on trial right now as we speak. Okay? And then, the Lord gonna hit that big gavel on him, man. Okay? By the way of Yahweh Shai. But I got Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So this devil is here to do evil, man. Okay? He can't go a day without committing some type of wickedness. Okay? That's why this devil got to get destroyed, man, for all the iniquities that he have done. Look at what he have done to his brother Jacob, man. Okay? He used our children for damn soccer balls. He used to fucking bury our kids up to the damn shoulders and kick their heads off. He used to and they ate Nat Turner, man. And you know, and they made lubricant out of his skin, man. Okay? They made tires out of him. They made a wallet out of him, man. So this devil is heinous. Okay? It says, verse 11, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily right. You know, he think that the righteous judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai is slack, where he can do however he want to do. He think the Lord don't care about us because, you know, so because he's not being executed speedily. But bro, you are gonna die because of all of the things that you have done to our people, man. You have to get it, okay? And it's gonna happen on a major level through Yahweh Shai. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil, right? So look, you can't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, Esau, because it wasn't made for you to do. Okay, you can only do evil. That's your whole MO. That's all you can do. Okay, is rape, rob, murder, and pillage. Okay, that's your culture. Okay, is you know what I'm saying? You know, like being a damn fugitive, man. You know, what you got?
Yeah.
It's the nature of the beast. You know? Nature of the beast is only in him to do evil, like you said. You can't teach a bear or a dog to sit at the table and eat like a civilized human. You know? He's gonna do what he do. You know?
Yeah, right. You can't change the nature of a beast, man. You can't change a beast's natural instinct. That reminds me of that story that bros always bring out, apostles always bring out to about a woman caring for a snake. You know, urged the snake back to hell. What ended up happening at the end of it? Snake bit her, and she was asking like, "Why are you biting me?" Dummy, you know I'm a snake. You know, so you can't change the quality of a snake. A snake is gonna do what a snake is gonna do, right?
Also, like a snake is unpredictable. You don't know what angle that the snake is coming in, you know? And that's how Esau do our people, man. Esau always flank over, and then he always do our people in, man. Look how he did it during the transatlantic slave trade. He hit a straight up anti-flank, man. Okay, I'm talking about God Jake on all angles of getting destroyed, man. Because this devil is very crafty at his wickedness. He is very crafty at it, man. Okay, to the point where they have crafty counsel to keep 2/3 of our people blind. You understand? But ultimately, it's Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, Esau put a twist on the Bible to where Jake can't untwist it, man. To where you know they don't have a knowledge of self at the end of the day. You know.
I think more.
Verse 12. It say, though a sinner do evil 100 times, in his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh Shema Shai, which fear before him.
Yeah, so that's confidence in itself, man. That's comfort in itself, should I say? You know that at the end of everything, even though he commits iniquity 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 times, we know it's not going to be well with this man. We know this, man. And again, the Lord is showing these different tokens, signs showing you that this man's done. He's finished. He's showing, and the Lord's also showing signs that he's near to his appearing. So that's why we have confidence that, look, this man he does not have much time left to move. And you're seeing a transition right now from darkness to light. You are witnessing the nighttime turning to day now. Okay? That's why the scriptures say the night is far spent and the day is at hand. Okay? So the night's far spent, man. In other words, we're way past midnight right now. Okay? And now we're reaching the dawn now. The sun is starting to come up. Okay? And now, since the sun is coming up, now he is disappearing, so to speak. You know, his rulership, his spirit, everything, his spirit over him exuding his spirit over the planet Earth, all that's disappearing, man. The deception, all that's disappearing, man. Now you're seeing a transition to righteousness. Okay? Now you're seeing things turning back to the way that they're supposed to be. Okay? That's why you see so much of an uproar right now concerning pride, man. You know this whole pride month they go on, there's a whole major backlash behind that now. Because now people are starting to see the result of that whole movement. You know? Now they're seeing that now they're seeing that right there is a surefire way to be destroyed, or to disrupt the structure, like the family structure, for example, right? So they see that, and now they have a response out of it. Now they're on the mode, and then don't be surprised when they want to cancel. Okay, but that's just right back to the way Yahweh Shah wants things to be done. You know, and it's not. And again, that process is not going to stop until Esau Edom is completely taken out of rulership and destroyed. That's going to be the very end of wickedness, right? So with that, we're going to go ahead and close out. So once again, we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakadash.
Also as well, though, honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day, continually being applied through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Also, Shalom, most honor, salutation, hope we let continue to further this ministry as well, continuing to spread this gospel, it's good news, to the members of the hope elect, faith, true sincerity, and also in all charity. With that, Shalom.
Shalom.
ETA, Abba,
Soon tonight.